Henry! Hey!
I can't believe...
Henry! I'm glad to see you.
Matthew! Fritz! You're alive!
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rat-Eye that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
Well, I'm just getting by the best I can. Nothing to get excited about.
At least you had something to eat.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
No one's interested in two good carpenters in Sasau.
No one.
And we looked everywhere.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
I'll find you something. You can rely on me.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
And where would they hire you to?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sasau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
What other neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out. That's about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Theresa.
Henry.
But who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Theresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rat-Eye and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? Good luck then.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment. That doesn't sound right.
Leave it be, Howell.
If you say so.
See you later.
Yeah.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
Matthew and Fritz send their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot.
And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Rat-Eye. It's overcrowded with refugees and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed.
Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in Ledetchko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks.
Good day.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Satisfied?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Yeah.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You've been working at the mill for a while now, haven't you?
Pretty long. Why'd you ask?
I heard there's a possibility of finding work here for 2 talented carpenters.
That depends on how talented they are.
I'd say they're talented enough.
We'll soon see. But go talk to the miller about it, all right?
Of course. Is the miller very strict?
The miller isn't, but his foreman doesn't give the workers anything for free, besides kicks and insults.
Well, hopefully that won't happen. They're good men.
I'll be happy if that's true. God bless.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good health to you.
Theresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, 2 survivors of Skalitz, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
Look, Miller, these 2 are the best at what they do. You'll let them work for you, and you're going to be satisfied.
But...
Or your mill will be in need of more than a few small repairs. Do we understand each other?
No, we don't. I'll be glad I won't take an axe to you. Nobody threatens me in my own house. Now clear off. Take care now. What do you want now, you scoundrel?
I'm sure there's another way we can settle this. They're my friends, and I value them.
And how much exactly do you value these friends of yours?
What about this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. That would work. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here.
May the Lord watch over
What's going on there? Hey, you! Don't move a muscle. Surrender. You committed a violation.
Right, enough.
You're on. You were seen picking a lock. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Enough! What impertinence is this? Do you really want me to lose my temper?
What's your game, boy? I'm not going to swallow that one.
Yeah.
Dead.
Hey!
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Give up your weapon, and you can go.
So be it.
Yeah.
Hey! Henry's good to see you.
The miller and Ledetchko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
the reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Nah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage. God be with you.
You must be up to no good, sneaking around in the dark. Light a